CBS Mornings right here on your new CBS affiliate in the Upper Peninsula. That's WZMQ 19.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, 2 more of the 7 men arrested in an undercover sex crime operation last week appear in court. What charges the 2 are facing? Plus, we continue our Back to School series. We caught up with Park River Harris School's new superintendent about what else is new at the district this year. And move-in weekend begins on Northern Michigan University's campus. The thousands packing into the dorms and how the school is working to address housing. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
It was cloudy and sort of dreary out there today, but noticeably warmer. Ariane, I hope that means we'll continue to warm up for the weekend.
Oh, my friend, I wish it were true, but unfortunately we're going to have a cold front moving in tomorrow, and those temperatures are going to come crashing down a little bit, especially in the evenings this weekend. But until then, we will be in that 70 to 80 degree range for a couple more days. But then like I said, that cold front coming in, we've got a chance for another day of rain showers and thunderstorms. Taking a look right now at when we could see rain chances Friday in the midday there, and then everything kind of slowing down until next week. I've got your 7-day outlook on the way.
Thank you very much, Ariane. And because of this rain, 2 beach access areas in Marquette County have been closed to swimming temporarily for elevated levels of E. coli. Routine testing by the Marquette Water Treatment Plant led to the closure of South Beach and Tourist Park Beach. The rainfall on the sidewalks, parking lots, even in the grass can wash back into Lake Superior, carrying all of the bacteria with it. The city of Marquette is collecting water samples daily and says due to the urban landscape and rainfall, the beaches had to be closed.
In Tourist Park, they're usually the more susceptible ones. Tourist Park being a river and a basin. And South Beach is what we call a wet beach. So the sand usually stays wet, so if geese are on there and they're droppings, the sun isn't able to dry that up and kill the E. coli in those droppings. And then you get a rainstorm and it can wash that material into the lake.
The current and winds usually help carry away the bacteria within 24 hours, but the city cannot reopen the beaches for swimming until state water quality standards are met. 2 more of the 7 men arrested in an undercover operation into child sex crimes in Marquette County last week have made their first court appearance. 62-year-old Thomas Sotaert of Scandia and 26-year-old Ryan Howard of Negaunee were both arraigned in Marquette County District Court today. Both are facing 4 felonies, including child abusive commercial activity, using a computer to commit a crime, and accosting a child for immoral purposes. The Marquette County Prosecutor's Office announced earlier this week that 7 men from around the UP were arrested following an undercover operation where the men agreed to meet a teenager for sex. Both Sotaert and Howard posted their bonds of $1,000. Both are scheduled for a probable cause hearing on August 31st. You can read more about this case right now at WZMQ19.com. We're continuing our Back to School series. Gwinn Area Community Schools has a new interim superintendent. Dr. Sarah Croney was officially hired during the Gwinn School Board meeting earlier this week. Her hire follows the announcement that former Superintendent Brandon Bruce was taking another job elsewhere. Croney brings over 25 years of educational experience to the district. She comes into the job as Gwinn is preparing to undertake a $45 million expansion project.
Pieces are coming into play here. I'm completely comfortable that this is the right thing to do. This is where we need to go and how we can help kids.
Croney says she's planning on applying for the permanent superintendent position when the time comes. Students are heading back into the classroom next week at Park River Harris schools. WZMQ's Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons tells us about some of the new opportunities students can look forward to.
Bark River Harris schools will reopen their doors on Monday with a new superintendent.
I'm transitioning to the Bark River schools from northeastern Wisconsin. I grew up in Bark River, graduated from this high school, so I'm excited to be back in the district.
Superintendent Pock says Bark River Harris is fully staffed, although there are openings for substitute teachers, food service workers, and bus drivers.
A lot of people find rewards after a career in maybe engineering or sciences to teach students some practical applications for those things that they do in the classroom. We will take anybody who would be interested in subbing in any of those areas.
For the first time in the school's history, Bark River Harris has new bleachers in the gym, as well as other athletic upgrades.
We have a new track surface. It's one of the best tracks in the area, so we're very excited about that. We're doing an extension to our practice football field, and we have some opportunities in gymnastics and some other sports that were being added to our repertoire here at the school, so we're excited for the opportunities for students to take advantage of those things.
Pock says he is also focused on expanding extracurricular clubs.
Involved students and active students are good students. When students are connected to the building and the things that are happening here, I think it's important for all people in the community to know that that's some of our top priorities.
And he says the spirit those activities create carries over into the halls.
The school has great camaraderie and people being teammates. I see people helping each other. I see a lot of good deeds not going unnoticed. It's a small town feel, but students get a lot of good rigor in their curriculum. Looking for students to be connected and just be the best Bronco they can be.
Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Bark River.
Northern Michigan University is welcoming thousands of students onto campus for the next 3 days as move-in weekend begins. School leaders say enrollment at the school is up over 10% this year. The freshman class is the largest in recent history for the university. The school, which has room to house 3,000 students in its dormitories and apartments, is at 100% occupancy. According to Northern's housing director, the increase in students provided some challenges, but they say it's ultimately positive for the school.
To have it because students like other students. The more students you have, the more types of personalities that they have to pick from for friends and such. It's good for the university, it's good for students.
Northern is set to start classes on Monday. Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll hear more about how Northern is working to overcome the challenges in housing. First responders also gathered on NMU's campus today to have a discussion about mental health and wellness. Beyond the Scene, Surviving to Thriving is a 2-day conference hosted by the Michigan Rural EMS Service. The organization specializes in strengthening rural EMS systems by providing resources and training for first responders. The conference is bringing in speakers from all around the country to focus on mental health.
If we can bring awareness to what's happening, then you're able to process it and recover from it instead of sweeping it under the rug and pretending it's not there, which is kind of the norm for emergency workers to do.
Conference attendees received Michigan Commission of Law Enforcement Standards training hours as well. Your first morning weather forecast is coming up after the break, as well as the cover 2. Luke Giardi has a preview of the Negaunee Miners football season. He's talking with the head coach next. And later, the first night of the annual music festival hosted by Marquette's West Rotary. We're live for the start of Harbor Fest. We're back in 2 minutes.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, you know we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll see you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
It's just crazy that Survivor and Big Brother are going at it so hard.
These two are firing shots at each other.
It's organized chaos. In the chaos and confusion that Operation Hat Trick will cause.
We're building trust. You're lying in my face.
I just make it a little more chaotic.
In this game, you have to win.
Welcome to your next elimination round.
The Challenge USA. New tonight on CBS.
Let's review the math. Over 5.5 billion people have been vaccinated now from COVID-19. History shows that vaccines work. Experts have tested the COVID-19 vaccine to be safe and effective. It's kid-sized. Giving us the vaccine helps protect us all. Any questions, Mom? Dad? Talk to your healthcare provider.
I'm Lily Simmons. Watch my reports from Escanaba and Delta County only on WZMQ 19 News.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasek.
Friends, hang on to these 70, 80-degree days. Today we did see a high of 70, not quite breaking the record of 89 back in the 1990s, if you remember those days. But we are still in that 65 to 75-degree range at the moment. We are going to be cooling down just a little bit this weekend, especially in the evening. Taking a look at the next 24 hours, expect some dense fog, especially along Lake Superior, and then we'll have decreasing clouds tonight, starting with mostly cloudy before they become partly cloudy. Those lows 50 to 60. Tomorrow we're expecting sunnier conditions. However, we do have chances of showers and thunderstorms. I'll show you in a moment, but clear skies in the evening and a little bit chillier. So that dense fog advisory along Lake Superior going until 8 a.m. on Friday. Visibility should be less than 1 mile on the lake, but expect some fog crossing on down across the land there this evening into tomorrow morning. All right, taking a look at what we've got as far as precipitation, just some scattered little sprinkles here and there right now, and then currently on the radar, nothing. We've got no precipitation going on. So that was the past couple of hours, but we could see those sprinkles continue. Like I said, we'll start with mostly cloudy skies this evening before those clouds decrease. Again, scattered showers possible into our Friday morning. And if we see any thunderstorms, it's going to be along this Wisconsin border. Take a look here around 2 p.m. as it makes its way eastward, heading down in Iron County as well as Dickinson County before down into Menominee and Delta. And then a chance of thunderstorms around 8 p.m. up there in the Keweenaw, maybe seeing some here in Marquette and Alger counties as well as Schoolcraft. And then we'll have some cloudy skies on Saturday morning before things clear out mid-morning around 10, 11 in the day. And then it should be really nice and sunny. Taking a look at the lows tonight, we'll be in that, like I said, 50 to about 60-degree range, and those clouds eventually decreasing. Muggy meter, yes, we probably have another muggy day or two, especially on Friday, and we are cooling down though after that into next week. Maybe some blips there of mugginess on Monday, maybe even Sunday. But tomorrow our highs in that 70-degree range, like we talked about, some shower chances, maybe even a thunderstorm. Crystal Falls Humongous Fungus Fest going on Friday and Saturday. If you like rummage sales, they're having a citywide one on Friday. We could expect some showers then. That high around 77 degrees, but Saturday is looking like a really nice day for all the events across the UP. Our 7-day outlook here at Marquette, that Harbor Fest continues until Saturday, when we'll expect drier conditions and then warmer sunshine on Sunday for the rest of us. Oh, sorry, Northern students, Bay College and MTU, 60% chance of showers on that first day of classes. But other than that, some sunshine.
Thank you very much, Ariane. It's time, excuse me, it's time for the cover two, and fittingly, we are talking about football. Luke Yardy is here with a preview of the Negaunee Miners football season, which begins in about 50 minutes, actually. Hey, Luke.
Hey, Sarah. Last year was the 20th anniversary of the Negaunee Miners winning their last football state championship. The 2022 Miners came up just short of adding another, losing at Fort Field in the Division VI state championship game. The Miners went a perfect 9-0 in the regular season and won 13 straight before their first loss. While Negaunee lost a lot of seniors from that team, there are plenty of familiar faces returning, like Kyla Carr and Ty Jacobson. So for Paul Jacobson's team, how can they take the lessons learned from a year ago and make it translate to the field beginning tonight?
You got to, first of all, deal with the seniors we have this year, and even some of the juniors that were with us last year, sophomores. They're able to take from that season what it took to get there. You have to be good, you have to be lucky, and you got to stay healthy. And we were fortunate to have all three. But the work ethic, the preparation that went into each week and each season, even going into the season, I think they're able to pull things from that year that they can carry over to this season. But with that said, you're only as good as your next game, right? And and you have to make sure that just because you had a successful season last year doesn't mean it's going to happen as easy this year. You still got to earn victory. You still got to prepare yourself, and you still got to go out and battle each week.
Negaunee will have high expectations, but also a big target painted on their back following last season's success. The 2023 campaign kicks off tonight in a rivalry matchup with the Miners hosting the Ishpeming Hematites at 7 p.m. For the full interview with Paul Jacobson, head to foxsportsmarquette.com. It's great to have high school football back and just being able to talk about it again, Sarah.
Yes, it is great to have high school football back, and the weather has really felt like football weather lately anyway. Thank you very much, Luke. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We're learning more about the current housing market and whether it's a good time to buy or sell. Our conversation with a Marquette realtor is just 2 minutes away.
We go to stories because we can bring someone to that story. That human connection is incredibly important. The news doesn't have to be depressing.
What do you love about running? Energy! Energy!
It can be uplifting.
We roll 365 days a year, transporting you cleanly and comfortably. Welcome to MarkTran. Safe, efficient, and friendly service. Passengers 60 and older ride free every Wednesday. K through 12th grade students and military ride for half fare every day. MarkTran keeps you moving. The Marquette County Transit Authority.
Please welcome Martin Sheen and Emilio Estevez. They're stunting on the Jennifer Hudson Show.
He wanted to be this action star.
It's me.
In the water there. And he says, whose idea was this?
Then Marseille Martin makes me the coolest mom in history.
Cool mom points right here. The dopest mom.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Jake was an accountant. I'm going to guess that you work in union negotiations.
For a fact, I do.
Pictionary. Well, everybody be really nice to Jimmy. I don't care what this drawing looks like.
Weekdays at 7 on WZMQ CBS.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
Tonight we are getting more insight into the current housing market. It's been kind of a seller's market for a couple of years now, and that's made it a little trickier for maybe some would-be buyers to find something within budget. So what's the status on the market now? Joining us tonight is realtor with eXp Realty, Linda Johnson. Thanks for coming in, Linda.
Hello, Sarah, of course. Before we start, Sarah, I just want to say what a lovely well, first of all, it's lovely to see you again. It's been a while, but I'm so happy for you and your station to have received that award.
Yes,
I mean, honestly, we all just love seeing you back on the screen.
Thank you, Linda.
Yes, absolutely.
I should disclose, Linda helped me buy my first house back in 2019, so we know each other pretty well at this point.
We do indeed.
So let's talk about the current housing market. Like we mentioned, it's been kind of a seller's market recently. What are things looking like right now?
It's going to continue to be a seller's market. The simple fact is there are not enough homes and there are a lot of buyers. And it's not just the buyers that currently live here in the area. We've got buyers that are coming into the area from everywhere. And we help them. We've helped buyers purchase a home sight unseen. We had a closing last week where the couple purchased a home. The first time they saw it was after they closed.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's really remarkable to see this type of transaction happening. It's a little nervy on my end too.
Yeah. About how much more are houses going for these days as they were maybe 4 or 5 years ago?
Oh my gosh. You know, 4 or 5 years ago, if you had a budget of $150,000, you had a pretty good array of homes to look at. And like when we were looking for you, it's a partnership, right?
Right.
We had a lot of homes that we could view.
Yes.
That's not the way it is now. Now, 150,000 doesn't get you anything,
Yeah, that's almost the
unfortunately.
low end, it looks like.
It's the low end, and even then, it's a bit of a tragic situation, those homes, in dire repair. So now those homes are going upwards of 220, 260. So it's amazing to see what has happened. And COVID helped us with that too.
Yeah.
Now that we have buyers that can essentially live anywhere and work remotely, people are flocking to our area, and I can see why.
Yeah, it's beautiful up here.
It is beautiful up here, yes. And the people, you know, of course the people, Sarah.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
Really quickly before we wrap, what would be your advice to buyers and sellers right now?
I would say that if you want to purchase a home, purchase a home. Don't let the interest rate scare you. Be prepared and do your due diligence with a good lender and pay against your principal to pay down that mortgage rate and to pay down that interest, but don't let that stop you. And sellers, if you're ready, the only thing I would highly encourage you to do is to find a new home before you put yours on the market.
Yeah.
Because it is likely that yours will sell and then you'll be homeless.
Yeah.
So,
we were talking about that in here just a few months ago. We were like, should I sell my house right now? I'd have nowhere to live if I did.
Exactly. And your house is adorable.
It is. It is a really cute house.
Yeah, it's a great house with good energy.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a great one.
Yes. Well, Linda, that's all the time we have for now. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, Sarah. It was my pleasure.
Good. All right, still ahead tonight, we are live in Marquette's Matson Lower Harbor Park for the start of Harbor Fest, the big fundraiser music festival hosted by the Marquette West Rotary.
John Zotto has big news. We've moved. Don't worry, we didn't go far. And it's still John's Auto, which means clean cars and great service. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
Catch the new season of The Challenge USA after a brand new episode of Big Brother.
I am so excited.
I'll be a beast at these competitions.
This is The Challenge USA. To win the ultimate prize, America's best will be pushed to their breaking point.
I'm not giving in to temptation, not this time.
Get your ass down here and play.
I'm winning today.
The Challenge USA after Big Brother. New tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Summer has arrived in the UP, and everything feels new and fresh. Now it's the best time to get inspired and get out there. Take advantage of all the events, fairs, festivals, and parades that make the UP so great. WZMQ 19 News and Weather, getting you ready for Summer Fun 2023. Live and local 19 News, weeknights at 6 and 11.
No matter what kind of car you drive, we have an insurance policy that's right for you. Need to insure your family minivan? We've got you covered. Need insurance for that new sports car you finally got? We've got you covered. Call Auto Insurance for Less to find out how much you can save right now. All it takes is just one call. Answer a few questions, and before you know it, we've got you covered. Better coverage at a better price is just a phone call away. Call 800-758-0746.
Whenever you need us, WZMQ 19 News is just a click away. Watch the latest 19 News anytime on the free WZMQ 19 News app.
At John's Auto, we love our new location because it lets us serve you better. Now we can service your car and detail it so it's super clean. Come see for yourself. John's Auto Marquette.
This is home, and tonight begins one of the biggest festivals of the summer in Marquette. Harbor Fest is about ready to kick off in Marquette's Lower Harbor Park for 3 days of music, and it's all hosted by the Marquette West Rotary. WZMQ's Mitchell Reif is there now with a look. Hey, Mitch.
Hey Sarah, good evening. Welcome to the Harbor Fest, the 38th annual Harbor Fest. It's a wonderful night here. Looks a little bit damp out, but we're hoping the rain doesn't pull through. I'm here with the co-chair of the Harbor Fest, Pam Christensen. Pam, name off some events that are taking place this weekend that community members should come out and see.
Well, we're going to have a wonderful weekend. Tonight we have the Marquette Symphony Orchestra. Tomorrow we have music starting at 4. We have a full lineup. It's our final act is a tribute band, Rat and Poison tribute bands. And then on Saturday, we start at 1 with the Kids Inflatables and the NMU Marching Band at 1:30, and then music all the way until 11.
It's amazing. And all the money that's raised from, and it is free to be admitted to the Harbor Fest, but the drink tickets are $4 per ticket, I believe?
Yes, we charge $4 for a wristband if someone wants to drink adult beverages, and then $4 per ticket, and that covers a beer, a wine, or other type of beverage. We have seltzers, etc.
And so that money goes towards those nonprofits, I believe, correct?
This is a fundraiser for Marquette West Rotary. It's our only fundraiser of the year. And the money we raise goes to local nonprofits to improve our community. And last year we gave over $30,000 in grants. And all of that money is used by local nonprofits to provide products, services, and to improve the quality of life here in Marquette County.
That's amazing. Pam, thank you so much. We're going to have more at 11:10 Central on some footage from this beautiful music that's happening right behind me. Reporting live at the Harbor Fest, I'm Mitchell Reif for WZMQ 19 News.
All right, Mitchell, thank you very much. Ishpeming St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry is in dire need of donations right now. The food pantry staff say they've seen an increased need over the past few years, and the pantry now serves up to 100 people a month. Donations are accepted through non-perishable food or good donations, monetary donations, or you can even donate to the thrift store. Money left over from the thrift store and monetary donations go directly toward food for the pantry.
Over the past year, we've seen a huge increase in the need in our community. Whereas we used to serve 62 families a month on average, we're up this year to almost 100 families a month.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll share other ways you can help the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry. We could see some patchy fog throughout this evening and into the overnight hours, but tomorrow will warm up just a little bit again. Ariane has the outlook on the way next.
Range Bank's annual school supply drive is here again. Help make a difference in local schools by donating school supplies to any Range Bank location. Introducing the Range Bank School Spirit Debit Card. Since 2015, Range Bank has donated over $60,000 to local schools through this program. Proudly display your school's logo on your debit card. For a list of participating schools, visit rangebank.com. Joining Range Bank is shaping a brighter future for local schools. For more details about the 2023 school supply drive or to make a donation, visit rangebank.com. Range Bank, a bank local school. Member FDIC.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of this incredible mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. You can help protect our children and bring the missing ones back home safely. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction for your generous donation. And to make it even easier for you, we provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Find the Children not only provides crucial resources to help find missing children, but also offers educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families, bringing tears of joy and relief to those who have been searching endlessly. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe, where every family stays together, and where hope never fades. Pick up the phone and call the number on your screen. Together, we can bring these kids home safely.
For more than 30 years, our community has come through, building affordable homes, making critical repairs, and building ramps for those who need a little help and a little hope. Habitat for Humanity volunteers produce amazing results treasured forever. you could be our next hero. Volunteers are needed to provide affordable housing in Marquette County. Join in. Sign up. It's easy. Go to UpersUnited.com or use the QR code shown here. A public service message of Habitat for Humanity and WZMQ TV 19.
It's a little bit mild, warm out there right now. We're going to dip down this weekend, but enjoy those 60s and 70s for at least the next 24 hours. Harbor Fest going on right now down in the lower harbor here in Marquette. We're expecting some cloud coverage this evening. Not a whole lot of precipitation. However, 60% chance of that tomorrow with those temperatures about 75, and we'll cool down a little bit on Saturday when things wrap up, but not seeing any rain on the radar for that. And then Monday, we've got 3 schools starting: Bay College, Michigan Tech, and Northern Michigan University. We're expecting partly sunny skies and likely showers happening there. Our 7-day outlook in Escanaba, maybe some showers tomorrow, and then warming up a little bit this weekend as far as sunny skies. And then we've got schools starting down there in, I believe, Gladstone first, and then Escanaba on Wednesday.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at 11:10 Central.
Breaking news: Donald Trump is